Hello, everybody. It's awesome that you can make it. We're going to be doing an impromptu live today. We'd like to keep to like short answers, short answers, short comments. We're going to try to stick to the yes and no questions. The readings today are going to be, like I said, short. Always like, follow, subscribe. I had a couple cancellations for readings today, so that opened me up to be able to be on for about an hour and a half or so. So I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. The amount of love that I received in just the last 2 days of me messaging people, doing private readings for my followers, just the amount of love that you guys have done in just 2 days, it broke me down. The outpouring of just help for one another and everything because of this is just amazing. We try to be positive here. Also, I'm gonna get to the questions, but today's kind of like I said, an impromptu. There is nothing that I had scheduled or anything. It's important today, since I have some freedom, to see how many people I can actually help today and see. I appreciate you. If you're a subscriber, you already know the situation. If I'm pulled to you, then I'm definitely going to reach out to you. But let's totally get going. Hello, Jenny Brown. Will I get financial relief soon? God, that was kind of a negative thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's just I don't see soon. I literally see as if it's like a month or two out. It's definitely not in December. It starts to get a little bit better in mid-January, but I see more or less February that things start to settle down. Things start to go farther for you. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in. The likes, the follows, the shares. If you have anyone in your family, for all the new people that are like tuning in, if you have anybody that's going through a difficult time, very stressed, very suicidal, or any kind of situation like that, and they need help and they need an outsider to basically be there for them, definitely like, follow, subscribe, and share. But share my profile with them and stuff, and so when I'm on live, they can reach out to me and I'm able to help them. I'm all about helping as many people as I possibly can, and fulfill some of them and fulfill some of them answers that our people are so desperately looking for. Okay. That went by too quickly. Will I ever feel complete? You ask if you ever feel complete. There's actually somebody on the other side that's actually been trying to communicate to you. Basically, it's almost as if they're your support. They want to be your support. They want to be there for you. How can you make a connection with them? How can you make a connection with them? They're everywhere. It's like they don't ever leave your side. So this is a female energy, and she is almost got like a, not necessarily a motherly role, almost like a grandmotherly role. She's there to just be your support through like the tough times, the sad times, the lonely times, especially emphasis on lonely. The lonely times, she's totally there. How do you feel her? How do you know it's her? Something about little tugs, like little tugs to your shirt, little tugs to your person, like just little ones where you feel like you're kind of hung up on something. Am I in the right career path for financial security? Security, like she right on the right career path, period. That's a no to the financial security. Are you on the right path? It's saying no. It's almost, because I did ask like 2 questions, and one of them was job wise, is it the right job that you're on now? And it came back, and that kind of just funneled in and strengthened the other answer of no. Am I gonna be over my depression and anxiety? You're gonna battle it back. You're actually gonna fight it back. It's more or less you find the right people to hang around, people that are not like your normal friends. They're more enlightened. They're more, I don't want to say awake, but they're more in tune with what's going on around them, and they're going to be like a support group. They're going to be somebody that you can actually like read into, follow, people that are going to help you in many, many different ways. Will I ever get to a point in happiness in my life? And this is for, I believe it was Sandra. If you can make up your mind on what you want, it's almost as if there's like somewhat of a confusion there, where you want so many things all at once that it's hard to focus on one or the other. There's relationships in there, there's financial reasons in there, there's loneliness problems in there. There's a lot going on with you. So like, if you can whittle down one thing at a time and conquer one thing at a time, you're definitely going to make that progress. But it's literally like a stepping stage. Like you literally have to take on one thing at a time and not feel like everything is so against you, so against the world. Like something is just, it's like holding you back. Okay, you said, will God forgive you? Well, whoever you hold God to be, 99.9% of beliefs, religions, they all believe the same thing, that it's ultimately forgiving. So holding yourself back from, or holding yourself being accused, or like accusing yourself of not being a good person and everything, is holding yourself back. So most gods and most beliefs and everything are having to do with forgiveness. Went by way too quickly. Me in spirit. Is my baby with me in spirit? Yes. So I get this a lot, especially with like stillborns or people that have miscarriages, or there's complications. I get this a lot, and I basically get the exact same energy. Well, not exactly. Sometimes it's way more detailed, where I can give you better of a description, but it's in general. The child's kind of like a child of light. They are in this particular section of life. That child is basically very, it's almost like a guiding spirit. It watches over the family. It just wasn't the time for the child to come through this time, like physically, but they usually hang around, and they usually stave off other family members from disaster, or from situations in which it could have been one more inch to the left and that person would be on the other side. So a lot of the children intervene, a lot of the light from the children intervene and push that kind of push away or to avoid those dangerous situations. But that child is definitely with you. It will never go away. Like, it's a positive thing. It's not a sadness type of thing. You need to celebrate the fact that you have that kind of angel, that kind of spirit watching over you. Am I going to be the mother my son needs? Okay, so there's going to be a lot of difficulty in the beginning, especially when you don't have the support or the other half of the relationship. It's going to be some definite difficulties. The twos you definitely got some difficulties coming up. However, I truly believe that you're stronger than you're allowing yourself to be. Mentally, you have went through a lot of hurt, and gosh, by so many family members and everything. God, I feel pain and attacks coming from every direction. Once you discover who you really are, like as a person, as a mother and everything, you're going to be the most amazing mom there'll ever be. Your child will always come first. It's just your, oh, wow. You're going to be amazing. You are going to be amazing. It's going to be a tough road. But I'm definitely getting told that stay away from looking for a partner to help you, because it's almost like you're much more effective. You're much more compassionate and everything, and you can throw all the love into the child as opposed to another person. Another person only takes away from priorities. It changes up focus. Is my grandma with me? Yes, but she's not giving me a specific way that you can like hone in and particularly like notice that it's her, so that from now on you can like focus. Oh my God, that's my grandmother. She's not showing me that. She's just like, it's more like a stop or by thing. She does come in. She is with you. She checks in on you. Mostly when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling very lonely. She definitely checks in on you then. But it would help if you actually noticed her. So something about the dimming of the lights. Hopefully that resonates with you. But that's about all. Like, it's an intermediate thing. She comes in, she checks in, she goes on to somebody else and checks on them. It's 4 months ago. Does he check in with me? Okay, so I immediately got as far as the husband, I got something about a dog or an animal. Some of the four legs, I feel like it's more pulled towards a dog. It's almost like the dog definitely gets a lot more attention, or the animal gets a lot of attention. Something about a dog or an animal. Sometimes it doesn't give me the initials, so when you're asking for initials, that honestly could change the whole direction of everything. I could tell you the initials for your future husband could be a J and M, and there could be 4 JMs that come into your life, but you choose the first one because, it's J and M. You get what I mean? So I don't like pulling out and like saying, your future husband has the initials of this and this. Because then you can change your future in a negative way by simply doing that. Held back by the relationship I'm in. It's almost like, what relationship? Like, it's not even it's one-sided. As far as the relationship goes, it's one-sided. It's like, there's not even really can you consider it a relationship? You're not happy. So yeah, you're being held back. Move on. There are better things in your future. There are better things within 8 months of your future. Will I have a baby in the future? Yes, but I think you got to get something's wrong. Something's too thick to pass the correct flow for your eggs to be able to gotten to. Sorry, my English is completely messed up this morning or this evening. Definitely something about that. It's almost like it's hard to get to. It's a hard path to follow. So, medical intervention may happen. But that's only if you find what you believe to be like the right one you want to be with. That also, like, the amount of stress that you're under is also causing complications with you even possibly getting pregnant, because it's just your body's not right, your mind's not right. It takes a lot of being in there. Will William and I connect again? Stop. Will William and Chris get together again? 1, 2, 3. Within either 2 months or 2 weeks, whatever it is, it's 2, but it's not a long 2, so it's not like 2 years or whatever. But I do believe you and William will reconnect again, and it is meant to be. Should I move on with B or from B? Why do I have a feeling I felt this presence before? Do I have something with B? Yeah, I'll move on from B. Why is that connection like familiar? Yeah, move on from B. But there's a connection there that I've felt before, so I believe I've read for you before, or I've answered some questions from you before, because it's familiar. Will S and I connect? And I connect romantically. Well, connect romantically. No. It's almost as if it's like a physical thing, but then that's about it. Thank you for sharing Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for all the subscriptions. The follows, and when you tap the likes and you blow up the like screen, of course you guys you make it so that I can reach out to so many different people, and people that are hurting and people that need help. For all the people that have sent the gifts, you are amazing, and I definitely reach out to top gifters, even if it's just to ask if they're okay and ask if they want to know anything. Top gifters, the first 2-3 top gifters after every single live, I usually reach out to them in less than 24 hours just to check on them and see, hey, are you okay? What's going on in your life? Just because it pulls them out. The way the algorithm does, it pulls the top tier gifters out. It puts them in a place where I can ask them about them, and then I can check all the way down to how long they watched. It just helps me be able to make a connection with those people. Sorry, I need coffee. I'm desperate to hear from my mom, who I lost almost a year ago. Okay, this is a female energy. It could be your mother. It could be your mother or a grandmother. It's definitely a female, or an old matriarch from your family line. So it could be a grandmother. It could be your mother. They're just not telling me who specifically they are. They're worried about your health genetically through the females in your line. Health reasons, definitely health reasons. A lot of hospital visits type thing. They're worried about it genetically being in, or you're being disposed to it. No sound. What do you mean? Can you guys hear me? Okay, just want to make sure, because I don't want to be doing this for nothing, like to where you guys can't hear me or anything. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you for all the shares, the love, guys. Like, I appreciate it, because if I was responding and you were just seeing some guy do this on live, I understand. Anna, is my mom with me? Yes, but it's mostly when you're not in the house. Like something in between walking to your car, walking from your door to your car, walking from your work to your car, walking from a grocery store to your car. Something about that in between transit between those two times. It's like that's when she's like, as if she's walking right beside you. Like if you're going grocery shopping and you're walking your items you just bought to your car, she's right beside you having a conversation with you. It's just you got to learn how to pick it up. You got to learn how to listen, because she does have messages for you. She does want to talk to you. She doesn't really want to go through a source or any kind of thing like that, but she wants to talk to you in between that time. So it's like she has a lot of those moments where she's walking next to you and trying to communicate with you. But usually you're focused. You're like, okay, I got to get this stuff in the car. I got to go here. I got to go there. It's like there's a lot going on. So like, how do you focus? How do you focus? How do you hear? After you're done putting like groceries in your car, I keep seeing groceries. Putting groceries in your car, just sit in your car for a couple minutes. Turn on the heat, the cool, whatever you need to do. Don't turn any kind of radio or anything on, especially if you go by yourself, and just sit there. And I don't want to say necessarily meditate, but I want you to sit there and just think about your mother. Like think about your mom, think about your mother, focus on her. And I have a feeling you'll actually make huge progress, and you'll actually be able to either sense her or feel her as if she's sitting right next to you, because she is. But you'll be able to actually feel it for the first time in forever, and it more than likely will break you down. But keep that moment, keep hanging on to that moment, and every time you're feeling alone, think about that and do the exact same thing over and over again. And eventually, you will start getting messages. You will start hearing your mother as if she was literally still here, right next to you. But it's all about those focus moments. Sorry guys, it's not that I'm sick, it's just I've been doing readings since 7 a.m. and where I'm at, it is now almost 4 p.m. I've been doing readings all morning and talking to different followers all morning personally, and it's made my throat a little raspy, so I apologize if I keep doing that. Okay, does my dad have a message for me? His name's, oh crap, I wasn't quick enough. Boots, like as in the boots. I see a guy in blue jeans, ironically boots, and flannel shirt, a red and black flannel shirt type thing, like squared crisscross. Hopefully, like if that's your dad, let me know so I know that that's the right person I'm getting a connection for. So I know that I'm going to be relaying a good message for you from your dad. Was my uncle murdered? I need to know once and for all. Okay, so it's an immediate yes. However, the reason I was quiet for a moment because I was trying to make a thicker connection onto what happened, why, and stuff like that. And it's almost like as if I'm better off not knowing, or you're better off not knowing. Because it was almost out of like, I'm not saying this is the particular situation. It's almost as if like, oh, you owed money or something like that, or something about like you owe somebody something, you never came through with it, and that's why it happened. Thank you for being new to my page. Right here, what I try to do is I try to come on live. Normally it's Monday through Friday. I do about a 1 hour, 1.5 hour live at about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. And then I take about an hour-long break to kind of clean myself, and then I go till about 1 a.m. and do a second live Monday through Friday. Today is different because I had a couple cancellations on my private readings, and so I was like, you know what? I'm going to help people one way or another. So I jumped on here today to be able to do that. A sad year for you? I see more like your 2023 being for you, Colleen, is going to be a much more productive, positive year, actually. But however, it's going to start off a little bit like the same, but I see a turnaround happening for you around February through multiple different things. I think it's going to be a much better year. You're going to have a lot less sadness in your life. Yeah. Beard. Okay. I like your dad. Your dad has funny energy about him, like a no nonsense, like his no nonsense thoughts are like kind of like strong. Does he have a message for you? Not really. Like, he's actually really, really proud of the woman you actually have, the person you've actually become. He pities anybody that gets in your way, because he taught you to be strong. Like, he's a great role model. Like, I don't know. I just see tattoo artist, something about South Dakota or something, like, just, it's almost like he likes bikes or something. I don't know. It's like South Dakota has to do with something of it. I don't know. He's got a great energy, but he's not really worried about you. There's no real message to give you other than the fact that he pities any man or anyone who messes with you. Like, because he raised you right. He raised you to take care of yourself. So it's like, I'm sorry, but it's like he has no, he's like, nope, she'll take care of my light work. Okay. I don't even remember who that was for, so let me know if I was right on about your dad, because like the energy isn't toxic. He's just awesome as hell. He'd be a good guy to be around. Yeah. That went by way too quickly. Oh my gosh. I gotta slow it down a little bit. When will hope move out? When you push for it and you become a little bit more stronger. When you can't take it no more, and you sit there and say, listen, I've done my part. I've tried to help you. I've tried to be there for you. You've taken advantage of this. It's time to move out. Time to move on. Because it's only going to drag you down, and they're going to take advantage of you even more. It's time for them to stand on their own 2 feet. Be their own person. Wow, that went by so quickly. I understand, guys. I'm trying to read as many people as I possibly can. If it jumps out at me, and then it pulls me into it, and I try to answer it. Thank you for all of the follows, the shares, especially when you tap the screen and you hit the likes. It makes me be able to reach out through the algorithm to reach more people and to help more people. Thank you for all the gifts. The gifts, they reach out to, they're able to reach out and get me to reach out to you and do private readings and things like that, because it just gives it a more window, and it's a smaller amount of people, so it definitely helps to focus on those specific people. That's the reason why I usually do top tier gifter gets private readings and stuff. Today, if it's just, I can reach out better when it's a smaller amount of people. So gifters, especially the biggest ones, usually I go about 6 deep. They usually get a follow back from me, a message from me. Are you okay? Do you need a reading? And I'm more than happy to help as many people as I possibly can. So the gifters, you guys are amazing. That was funny. One second. Where'd he go? Okay, forget about it. It was meant to be gone. So quick. Gosh, I really need my moderators in here, but they did not know that I was going to go live today. Usually I have moderators that kind of slow things down and try to get the comments under control, so it doesn't go so fast, so I can actually make a connection with somebody. Moderators, I actually need 3 more of them, because I recently had to let one go. But moderators, I need 3 more of them. Definitely, like, try to get a hold of me through the gifting thing, because that I can actually talk to you then. Same thing with subscribers. Subscribers have a little bit more connection with me. They know when my lives are going on, so it's easier for them to kind of jump in. So mods are definitely appreciated. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice. It's been a very long morning, but I got to help out so many people. Oh, one more thing that it was constantly asked about when I go on lives and everything, because lives don't share or don't hold on TikTok, especially. In my profile there is a link tree, and it takes you to what I created yesterday, which was my YouTube page. I literally take all my lives, I download them to there, so if I do give a reading for you or a family member or a question that you wanted answered, that way you can look them up and have the responses that everybody's like wanting, like, proof of, so that they can look back on it and it can be there for them. So I created that whole page and spent many hours yesterday downloading, so that you guys can have that ability to look things up. And it is in my profile. If you're one of my followers or subscribers, you know that's easy to click on. And yeah, look up the videos and what one meant the most to you. And I'd appreciate if you like and follow on there as well. Thank you for all the gifts. You guys are amazing. You're giving me the reason to not have a 9-to-5 job. But to be here for you and help as many people as I can, because that's what grows me. I'm also working on things with a group where all of us that are like hurting and stuff can like come together. Like, I'm working on trying to find a group to where like we're just normal people where we can help one another. So if I am unavailable, or if I'm like taking care of my kids or something and somebody's going through something difficult at a certain time, they can reach others like-minded that are from our group and can help one another, so we can be there for each other as human beings, but as everything. I'm stuck after losing my ex, Mill. My mentor was murdered, and my bro died on my B-Day. Hold on. Okay, so I'm not going to put your stuff out there. I need to get my pen back. Hold on. Sorry, everybody. I get moments like this where I have to like kind of pull it out, but I get told that I'm supposed to help you, so I don't, I have to stop everything for a moment, write down their names so I can actually reach out to you, because I'm getting told that I definitely need to talk to you. I wrote down your name, American Honey. I will get a hold of you, my dear, and I will reach out to you as soon as I can, okay? But I just don't want to put your personal information or your kind of help, the kind of communication you need from me. I don't want to put it out for everybody to stream and understand, or put your business out there, okay? So I will reach out to you as soon as I can. I'm not going to forget about you because I've written down your name. Okay. Desiree, who can I feel? Like specifically for you, my dear, or what do I hear? What do I get? Usually it's what I consider guides. Sometimes when I make a connection with somebody, they streamline straight through me to try to get the message out to you, or through me to you, because certain people ask for questions like, are they picking up? Do you pick up this person? No, I'm not picking up Tommy. Lindsay, I'm not getting a Tommy. I've actually looked into that like twice, because I've seen your comment like twice, and I'm waiting for him to jump in. I'm making myself available. I'm opening those doors, but nothing's coming. And when it does, I'll probably spit it out. But like as of right now, it's almost like there's a search probe out there, but he's not coming forward. That didn't make sense. It went by too quickly. Please try to keep to yes and no answers. That's what I'm trying to start with, or stick with today, because I am definitely kind of drained. I've been doing personal readings from 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. and then I started this live. So I'm definitely kind of weathered down on there, so it needs to be like yes and no questions. Okay. Did my daddy make it to heaven? He's on the other side. It's not in a negative. He's not in a negative place. It doesn't. He's not menacing. He's not hurting. He's not. He's on the other side. When I say is he in a good place? Yeah, it's almost like getting to go to something about getting to go to the places all that he never could go. I guess when he was younger, he had dreams of going to different places, different parts of the world, being able to do things, and he wasn't able to do that. Now that he's on another plane, he absolutely can do those things. So it's actually really, really cool for him. Am I going to have a miscarriage with this pregnancy? And that's for Alex. Will Alex have a miscarriage with her pregnancy? Stop. Please answer the question. Stronger. Alex, so it's saying yes, you're going to have complications and problems with this pregnancy. Is it going to lead to miscarriage, or is it going to lead to that? It's literally going to come down to a choice between, just basically you. It's going to come down to a choice between you of whether or not it's early enough to where you're considering, is it going to be worth all this? Because your doctor's going to come up with so many different options and so many different things that are going to, like, how they can play it. They're going to be pushing you to get rid of it. You don't really want to get rid of it. You want to give it a chance. But I think physically, this particular time, yes, it's smarter to go with the doctor's recommendation for your health. What I'm picking up is you got to do preemptive treatments. Something about preemptive treatments that make pregnancy go a lot easier, a lot better. Less worrying in your life too. I was gonna say stress, but it wasn't. That was not the right word. It was worrying. Less worrying in your life is going to be better for you, like physically, to be able to reproduce. Like a lot less worrying. It's somehow I want to say stress, but it's not the word. That's not the right word. Worrying is. No, your mom did not suffer. It's almost like she was pulled before she went, and it was not a peaceful thing, it was a peaceful thing. It wasn't harsh. It wasn't any kind of thing like that. It was like slowly just moved on to the other side, woke up, and no more pain. Okay in the afterlife? Yes. He's fine. Like, there is no worries there. There is no stress there. There is nothing. There is no time frame. There is no any of that stuff. So he's doing 1,000 times better than what you are. So stop worrying about things that you can't change. Made no sense. I'm sorry. Am I going to get rignit? I don't know. It moves so quickly that it was hard to pick up the last word or so. Oh my gosh. It's hard to pick it up. I'm sorry, guys. It's streaming so fast. I got to stop it. Carrie, does my husband visit me? It's weird because his energies is almost like as if he's alive. Does my husband visit me? Yes, but it's almost like, God, his energy is almost as if he's still alive. Like he's a physical person. Like, yeah, he comes in and checks on you. Like, he's there, but it's almost like as if he was physically there and knocks on your door type thing, where you hear pings on the door and that's him knocking on the door or something. Something's weird about that. My mom was murdered. Did she know the person? Yeah, it's almost like the person that was like within a block. Like, it's almost like it's a next door neighbor type thing. It's a weird feeling. With your mother, it's almost like they had eye shot from her. I don't know if they're still living there now, but it was past tense. Like, wouldn't be surprised if somebody moved off the block after this happened, and it had to do with your mother. Is my grandmother watching over me? And this is for Skylar. Sky. I'm just gonna call you Sky. Is my grandmother watching over me? Yeah, something to do about the upstairs or a second floor or something. That's when she comes and checks in on you. gifts, the follows, and the shares, my top tier gifters, of course, you know I always reach out to you. You know I always message you and sometimes offer readings and everything. Find out if you're okay, what's going on. It just draws me in a little bit closer to you. Subscribers, you already immediately know whenever I get on. If you have any family members or anyone that you know, like friends, family, anything that are hurting and that really are in a bad place and they need some help, that is the whole purpose for this entire thing. I come here and I come on here. I literally left a job to help as many people as I possibly can to do this full time. And so far, the amazing outreach of people just like all of you is astounding. It literally breaks the heart because you guys are amazing. I try to help out as much of you as I can. Please do not get upset when there's a constant like inflow. There's over 400 people watching right now, and they all have questions. So please be patient with me. Please try to limit the amount of doubling up on the messages that I like, the cut and paste. I know you want to get heard and you want your question answered, but please have patience because there is a lot of people that all have dying questions that they need answered to. If you follow, and especially if you subscribe, I thumb through before every single live, and most of my subscribers, you already know this, because I have at random points reached out to you when I feel like there's something wrong or you need somebody to talk to. Literally, it could be at 2 a.m. where I can't sleep, and then I'm pulled in that direction. So you know I do reach out to you. It's basically I thumb through before every single live, and I get pulled to people that I believe that something's wrong. And so you might get, it's not a creepy message or any kind of thing like that. I'll just text you and say, hey, are you okay? Do you need somebody to talk to? I do that all the time, especially to subscribers, because it's a lower amount of people. When it comes to followers, there's thousands that I scroll through. So it's just who gets the strongest pull, like, oh, stop. You need to answer this person. Mama, yeah, we need to have that conversation about becoming a moderator, my dear. I appreciate you completely, but we do need to have that conversation. Thank you for all the gifts, guys. You guys are amazing. Like, this is the reason why I am leaving my full-time job and focusing on nothing but energy healing, massage therapy, and you guys, and creating groups to where we can all help each other and others, people that we don't even know that are going through hard times that need help, and we can be there for each other. That is the goal, to grow this and get it better. Also, if I've given you readings in past videos, I now have started a YouTube channel literally yesterday. So now you can go back to all my previous lives, find out, like, as if I answered a question for you and it meant the world or whatever. It isn't, and I literally created that just for you guys because some of you have been asking that it meant so much to you when I gave you a reading live that you just wanted like a segment of it or something like that to show your friends or your family. And so I created a YouTube page and I upload all my lives and all my other little side videos and everything. I upload them to YouTube as well because TikTok won't let me recopy them because they're too long. But they're now all on YouTube, and you can look up those videos and be able to see the responses. So I appreciate that. Sorry I took a little long on that. I just wanted you all to know there is another source out there in which you can rehash. Maybe I touched your heart in some way. Maybe I answered a question that you've just been really wanting answered for a very long time. It helps. That's why I did that whole channel. It took me an entire day to do it. So I hope you guys appreciate it. It's just one more thing. Like I said, you guys fuel me. So I want to do as much as I can to help anybody. If you got friends, family that are hurting, please share my video. Please share, please show them, so hopefully they can reach them. reach them in some way. Yes, I am in the U.S. Is Blake my guardian angels? Like plural? Is he your guardian angel? Yes and no. Like, as in he checks in on you. He's there. But it's pulled in other directions as well. Like other people that are not healthy. Like something about health. Like he's there to protect people or help people with their health, healing of their health. And he is like, as he's on the other side. Is Emil's health getting better? See, that question's a little bit loaded, because it's almost like he's getting better, but then it's like another source, or another source of pain, or another source of sickness, or whatever. It's like another source. Like once one section gets better, another source pops up, and then it's something else. It's like you start to feel better from one, but then you start getting symptoms and everything of something else. Like it's just a constant ongoing cycle for that person. I feel really sorry for him. I really want to do some energy healing on him. I would definitely check and see if they would be open to, because they might not be as open as you are to this kind of experience, but try to find a Reiki or an energy healer near you. Best thing to do is like just type in like Google or whatever, and just look for metaphysical healing and stuff like that around you. And it's worth at least the experience once, to at least the amount of energy and everything that you'll feel from that experience is actually really, really awesome. But it's actually going to help him a lot if he's open to it. Hold on. Am I sick? You need to define that question a little bit more for me, because it could be, I could get pulled in so many different directions just for one question. It's not a simple yes or no. It's almost like it needs a more detailed response. Did Chuck die from foul play? Okay, that's a yes, but then they're wanting to give me details. And the details don't need to be put out there. Hold on. I need to write down your name, and I'll message you some of the details. Shoot. What was your name? A grandmother or a grandmother's your guardian angel, and a friend that died, almost like a friend that got into a car wreck or something. Chris is hiding another girlfriend, or yeah. Will I have a baby? Yes, but your relationship's it's almost like your relationship's too new for that. You're pushing for it, but like it's just not ready. It's not time. I think it'll come. I think you will get pregnant, but it'll be a little bit later. Will and marry Sam? I think Sam's saying no. Like Sam is like undecided in that factor, and pushing only pushes more away. I already answered that question. Oh my gosh, there's so many questions I've already answered, and people just keep pasting and stuff. It's not. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Can we hear? Can you hear me? Am I with the right person? And this is for like somebody that's, I think her name was Coco something. I think it'll come to an inevitable end within a year. I'm not seeing past a year, but I'm seeing better choices if you end it now, coming to you relatively soon, like beginning of January. But that's to your discernment. That's up to like how you feel and what you want to do about it. Most of us are hard-headed and we don't want to give up on how we feel about this particular person in this moment, even though we already have seen the signs, we feel the signs, we know something's wrong, but we hold on to it because we're afraid of being alone. We really don't want to be alone. We wear our heart on our sleeves. We believe that we can fix it. And sometimes things are just not meant to be fixed. You're welcome. Is Tim cheating? I'm so confused. I don't even make a connection with that person. Tim. Is there a different name like Timothy, Tommy, and that's like a short name or a surname? Let me know, because I'm not picking up a Tim. Okay. Thank you for the gifts and the love. You guys are amazing. Tap the screen, show all kinds of love and likes, because the likes, they free. But that freedom reaches so many thousands of people. And I'm able to help out more and more people. That's the whole reason I'm here. That's the reason I'm not asking for a ton of money or any kind of, like, here, I'm going to flip this card. And for this card, for $5.99, you get to told this is what the card's for, and this is what you're going to get. I'm not like that. I'm literally spending my own time on my own free will to help people, because this is where I get the most satisfaction, is helping as many people as possible. Did Dan quit? Will Dan quit drinking? Yes and no. It's almost like a slow progression into no, but then all of a sudden it's like they get that taste, and then the demons come out, and then they want to start drowning their sorrows and their demons and stuff, and it's most of the reason why they do it. It isn't to feel good. It isn't to be belligerent to other people. It's because they're wanting to quiet the demons. They're wanting to quiet the bad thoughts they have about themselves and their own personality, their own spirit. Okay, hold on. Somebody definitely reached out, or I was pulled. Okay. Willamir Mike, that kicks off and says yes. I'm looking for somebody a little bit farther. Oh my gosh, I can't find it now. I'm sorry guys, I'm having internet issues. Okay, well, you got my message, or you got my my link, so you can message me later. Gosh, it's hard to read them because they're just going by so quickly. It's going by so quickly. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to hone in here. There's just a lot. There's now over 600 people in this room and so many questions. Please, the double answers, the duplicate answers, I know you're trying to be reached and you do have questions. The best way to get a hold of me is to subscribe. Gifts, of course, I reach out to the top tier gifters after every live stream, or at least I try to reach out to every single one of them. It's usually the top 10. my subs, I flick through those, and all my followers, I flick through them, the thousands that there are. I flick through them before any live or anything to see if I got any messages or anything that needs to be like reached out to. You'll get a random follow and a random message like, are you okay? Do you need to talk type thing, if I feel like you're having a difficult time. And believe it or not, there's a lot of people that are like kind of amazed by that, because right when they're feeling like sad or something like that, they get a notification, you have a message from TikTok or something. So I appreciate all the shares, the likes and loves, guys. The gifts, of course, you guys are freaking amazing for that. That's what keeps me from not having to do a 9 to 5 and being here and helping as many people as possible. You guys are amazing. Well, here's the thing about this is for Mark, who likes to call things like a scam. Let me tell you something, Mark. Do I have a little sign in front of me that says, for $5.99, if you enter my PayPal, I'll give you this card? Do you see that anywhere? Have you heard me once say, for $12, you will get a private reading? Have you heard any of that? I'm doing this on my own free time to help people, where when I was hurting and I was in the darkest place of my life, I needed questions answered. I went through suicides in the family. I had lost 2 family members. I lost a child and everything. And I was living out of my car. So people like you irritate me, because I was needing answers. I was needing help. I was feeling suicidal. And I reached out for answers. And all I got replies from was, for $60, I'll answer your one question. People like that, people like that aren't good. People like that aren't good. So I appreciate you guys. It's just, I love it when people come in and say scam. What is that? What am I scamming from you? Your attention? Go on to somebody else. Do the little flick thing if you have a problem with that. But I'm here to actually help people. You don't see a little sign. You don't see me sitting there saying, for so much sent to my PayPal, you get a special reading. You get my special attention. So people like you can just keep scrolling or block me. There's a reason why you came into my room, and you may have said something like scam or something, but there's a reason why you got pulled into my room. Somehow, some way, you got pulled in for a reason. So if you have a question, I will more than anything be willing to help you, especially if you're going through a struggle or you have family members that are hurting. Share my profile. Why don't you listen for a few seconds, read some of the comments of some of these people that are hurting and really need answers, and then you watch the response. There's nothing but love in this room. I do not like negativity. So please flick on. Am I an empath? Yes, you're girl. Dark Queen, you already know. You know you have perceptive. You know you're perceptive. Guys, I'm going to stop the live. It's only because I keep jumping between in good connection, bad connection, good connection, bad connection, and I don't want to become blocked up or any kind of thing. I still want to read for you guys. I still want to be there for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out, and then I'm going to restart, okay? And that's just so I can get a better connection. So it may be a few minutes because I might have to restart my router, but it's just so I can have a better connection, because I can see it keeps jumping out of no connection, poor connection, stuff like that. So please stick with me. I will be back within the next 5 to 10 minutes. I just might have to restart my router. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the gifts and all the love, guys. I'll see you shortly. It keeps blocking up. I'm going to reset it.